That's where I say your content, your artwork, your strategy, your planning defines which medium you want to stand on.
Very good.
Every time you have a new collection,
Yeah.
every time you have a new launch, you have to be there. Guys, we own this brand, we own this industry,
Yeah.
and we are there and we are dominant. So trust in us and we will pay you back.
Yes.
This is a part of the outdoor media. We don't call them anymore suppliers, we call them partners.
Partners, yeah, right?
Yeah. These partners are like our backbones.
Welcome back to Swank Lounge, where is the real estate meets the street of Dubai. In a city where is visibility means credibility. Outdoors ad still speak the loudest. With me today is Tعني, sales director at Media Strike. A leading voice is how brands claim space across Dubai skylines. Tعني, welcome to Swank Lounge.
Thank you. Thank you for this invite. Thank you for this hosting. Pleasure to be on Swank Lounge, where it's a platform for everyone to know more and more about real estate. This is really appreciated in these days where real estate is booming in Dubai.
Yeah. Tعني, before we dive into the heart of today's episode, take us through your journey. You have been in both TV and media, outdoor media.
Yeah.
And I guess one more, which is publish magazines.
Publishing.
What's the story behind this transition?
Honestly, I started with journalism, and I graduated in from journalism. And then when I came to Dubai, I started with TV. I had a long journey in TV. And then after TV, I went into publishing as a chief editor for several magazines. And when media started, dropping and social media started taking over, for us, people who come from that generation,
Oh, wow.
we look more seriously into this.
Yeah.
So the most dominant media that we are looking at right now that really speaks reality about media and that is tangible. And when I say tangible, definitely I speak about outdoor.
Yeah.
And outdoor, when I say outdoor, luckily I joined Media Strike, which is a very big agency when it comes to number of clients and when it comes to strategies that we work with clients on an outdoor perspective. That's how outdoor started.
Okay, great. Today you're gonna show us what mean outdoor media within the skylines of Dubai. Let me start with the first question. How important is the outdoor advertising in Dubai real estate market?
Outdoor is not only important. Outdoor is the most important because now there are so many competitors when it comes to real estate, and everybody is telling you that they have a different perspective and there's a different angle and there's a different idea that they are adding to the real estate. That's why in order to be like really there in the world of real estate and showing clients trust, showing them that you are really there to deliver, you need to be on the outdoor media because this creates trust and creates branding and creates identity and creates so many.
Yeah. From your experience, the types of outdoor media, it's billboard, lampposts, digital screens, perform best when it comes to grabbing the attention of serious buyer or investors?
Different performance works different with different projects. So, for example, if you are a brand that no one knows about,
Yeah. Yes, I know what you mean.
yeah, you need to put your brand first in the market.
Yeah.
Because there are so many competitors. That's where you go for big hoardings, stand out in the market, be there, show your target audience or your potential clients that you are trustworthy, and you have that budget, and you are not promising them fish in the sea. So that's where that's where performance change. It's different than when you have a tactical, when you have a message to say, when you have that makes it different. If you want to go for a hoarding, or if you want to go for I don't recommend it a lot, but if you want to go for a lamppost, or if you want to go for
Unipole.
Right. It's different. Or if you want to go as well for digital, which like sharing the voice is there, and there's something that is really special, and content plays a big role. Now, because I come from that side of the media, from that particular side where there is creating content, creating artworks, creating all these, that's where I say your content, your artwork, your strategy, your planning defines which medium you want to stand on.
Very good. I'm going to take you to, let's talk location. Usually in real estate, when you're going to buy a property, look for the location, then look who's behind the location. Then in the media also, or outdoor media, how do premium placements like Sheikh Zayed Road or Dubai downtown, which is the Golden Bridge, or that area, as people they say it is a Golden Bridge. Till today, I don't know why they are called Golden Bridge. Impact the visibility and lead generation for the real estate projects, especially with this competition. Every day, new developer comes.
Okay. Can I reverse the question?
Yeah.
You tell me, because reverse, I mean like في اسألك السؤال لإلك.
Okay.
Because you are the one who really felt the sense of Sheikh Zayed Road, felt the sense of now you are on Suqaim Road, felt the sense, so you can feel the difference between these places.
Okay.
You're one of the best developers in town. I really appreciate how the story started, and I was there from the very first. So I would love you to tell me your experience, and then I'll tell you about the experience of mine.
Okay. When I came to deal with the billboards in the beginning, especially, I wouldn't have that experience like 2 years ago. I wasn't. I was still hearing from people where to be. Everyone recommend me Sheikh Zayed Road. Everybody say it's the biggest number of trips every day from Sheikh Zayed Road, and you must be there.
Yeah.
We choose a couple of locations. Yes, it give impact. It's very, very good audience to us, and give more credibility. Especially, Sheikh Zayed is not easy to be there or to find slots.
Yeah.
But from the other side, I want to cover the entire map. That's why we choose other streets also, or other locations.
Yeah.
But if you're asking me, Sheikh Zayed, one of the best streets that you must put your advertising.
Yeah.
Which is, I still remember, we heard in the media, outdoor is not duple, is not from big people in the field. Say, no, you're just throwing your money on the street. But maybe for the big names, they don't need it anymore, because already they build the brand.
Yeah.
But still, I can see pharmacies even still using billboards.
Yeah.
I can see some of the product in not even real estate. They still on the billboard, and already they have very good traffic and very good audience, and already do a massive revenue or profit. But still, it's part of their strategy to be there every day.
Of course.
Now, I'm going to put back the question to you, and I want to hear from your experience or your expertise on the media.
Yeah. Different locations define different strategies and different campaigns.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a tactical message, for example, I would rather you go on an inside street. Why? Because people there are slower, moving slowly, and they can see more what is the message that you are. That's where you find communities, you find place like small streets in Dubai. But whenever you are doing a branding, or whenever you have a very big launch, it's a very small message, you go for the main street. Speaking of Sheikh Zayed Road, now, for instance, due to so many researches and statistics and demographics that are happening in the country, they are looking at Al Khail Road as as equal as Sheikh Zayed Road. And then you have also MBZ. Traffic is moving, you know, Dubai is expanding. And now you have the opportunity to be here and there. Again, it says who is the audience that you are looking for.
Yeah.
If you are looking for an audience that is very rich and niche, you need to go to the highest streets in the country. I'm not going to mention it because definitely you know it.
Yeah.
And if you want to go for medium level, so it depends on where you want to be. But streets of Dubai are all amazing. They
Yeah.
are a piece of artwork.
Yeah.
And everywhere they are building, it looks more and more nicer, and it's not distracting at all. Now, on the other hand, there's another topic that you spoke about, which is brands that are already known and that are already there. Every time you have a new collection,
Yeah.
every time you have a new launch, you have to be there. There are brands like very well known, like I'm not going to mention any brand.
Yeah.
Okay. And these brands are always there on the street.
Yes.
Why? Because they are talking back to their audience and telling them, guys, we own this brand, we own this industry,
Yeah.
and we are there and we are dominant. So trust in us and we will pay you back.
Yes.
This is a part of the outdoor media.
I do believe in that. As you mentioned, the new shifting is happening within Dubai infrastructure. And there is a new streets has been developed and improving as the traps on it, which is, I'm gonna say it like, I love Moscow Road, for example, right now. And Dubai Al Ain Road also has become a new spot.
Yeah, definitely.
Moscow become a third one after Sheikh Zayed and
Yeah.
Al-Khail. And
True.
why? Because it's cover all the segments, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not only the rich or the medium or whatever. No, it's cover all segments because it's very accessible between Sheikh Zayed and crossing Al-Khail and crossing Mohammed bin Zayed Road
And then
taking you
611, yeah.
taking you to the Qudra and connected the Dubai land.
Yeah.
It's massive road, which is, I do believe in there. It's, as you say, just like your brand
Yeah.
is choosing the place.
Yeah, and you know better, like Dubai is growing bigger and bigger and faster, you know,
Yeah.
like
There is nothing in Dubai takes more than 2 years. I was in a meeting. I was in a meeting one day with one of the investors, and one of my friends was sitting over there and saying, "This project gonna take 7 years." Then the friend said, "There is nothing in Dubai takes maximum 3 years, man."
Exactly.
Exactly. This is how we're saying how the development is going. Let me take you to another part, which is the challenges.
Okay.
One of the biggest challenge the developer facing is how they track the ROI, how they can measure the return on the out advertising.
There is,
And this is a very, 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 very valid question
Yeah,
because
but-
a lot of people is asking, you putting money there, did you get a return? But here I'm gonna make it easy for you because this is a little bit tricky question. Also, sometimes I'm using these tricks, but a return of deals or return of branding or return of lead generation, because it's a campaign, right?
100%.
Go ahead.
You just said it, exactly.
Just go ahead.
It drives leads.
Yeah.
First of all, it drives leads, and this is numerical. You can
Yeah.
see it throughout the calls, throughout the name, the word of mouth that starts rolling from one person to another, because everybody's seeing these on the street. And this is the secret that I'm going to share with you right now.
Yeah, secret.
That's why.
Let's take this as a behind the scene, and we're gonna put it forward.
That's why I moved into outdoor.
Really?
After working in after working in print, after working in TV, and after working in radio.
Yeah.
That's why I went to outdoor, because it is tangible. It's there on the street, and there is a number of cars that are passing by. It's calculated. It's there in all the records, and people can see it. If you want to count the number of cars That's one. If you want to count the number of people that are inside the car,
Yeah.
that's two. Every one of us know, and we are facing it.
Even the metro,
we are always there on the streets.
Even the metro.
Yeah.
The metro. No one never focus in that the people, the passenger in the metro, they can see all the outdoors in Sheikh Zayed Road.
Yeah. See?
And might one of your customer
Be
is
one of them.
One of them.
Yeah.
It's not about his driving what kind of car model.
No,
right?
because when there are exhibitions in
Yeah.
DWTC,
Yeah.
everybody's going through the metro.
Yeah.
يعني almost everyone, because
Yeah.
it's too much, too many people, and everyone's riding the metro so that they don't get stuck in the traffic. But those people as well are looking at the sceneries and are seeing the outdoor.
Yeah.
That's how I say it's tangible.
Yeah, it's very good. You cover a very important part here that it put me. That's why I say the metro. I never focus on that, and now as I link that the rebranding for the metro stations already is going, and this is part of the outdoor media.
Yeah.
And this more for the tourist.
Yeah.
For the people who flew over to come to Dubai, and even for the people who transiting more than 8 hours, there's some airlines, they book for them this kind of hotels, and they let them go through the city.
Yeah.
You might be your customer, one of those people there.
Yeah.
Correct?
Station wraps. Yeah.
Very good one.
Everywhere you can go everywhere, and that's the beauty of media strike. Because when you say media strike, you say I can get you the best. I'm not stuck to one platform that I need to sell because that's my own.
Yeah.
I can get you anything that you want with a good value at a good rate.
Let me put it for you in this way, because I'm usually say, when I used to work in the beginning of real estate, I used to work in a company called Coldwell Banker Egypt. And I'm always say this is the school. And I'm really appreciate all my previous colleagues and my line managers over there, because they have teach me something no one till today has given it to me, that the confident about your the brand behind you.
Yeah.
And to be the only lion, or to be whatever they say it. But in the end, I can see that you are a kind of a real estate media agency, right? Who put themselves within the supermarket or the hypermarket.
Yeah.
To do it with more respect. It's a mega market of different location that your customer or your client can walk in and just telling you, I don't want to say big numbers, but I have 100 dirham or $100. I have $1,000. Then you can tell him, this is your shelf, pick one of those.
Exactly.
This is how we can do the definition, right?
Yeah.
This is the definition in the market.
Exactly.
To sell only one location, I guess it's your only one you have, or you have 10, but still. But for you, I guess you're covering all the locations, and you can deal with the different. Correct?
Different suppliers. Yeah. Like when we spoke together and we did. You told me, Danny, I have this, and that. I said, fine. If we go there, that's good. If we go there, that's good. I wasn't like stuck to one only and telling you, no, this is where you have to be. La. My goal is for you to reach your target audience and to get an ROI out of it.
And really, I appreciate that you helped Swank that to appear in different campaigns, and we're still there with you guys.
Thank you very much.
We hope to continue for
Our
forever
pleasure.
Together. What are the current trends in outdoor media from real estate developers? There is something common there.
Yeah.
What
it's
is that?
The outdoor. It is the hoardings. Man, they are like, everyone is there on the hoardings. And by the way, that's one reason why the market is pushed. The rate is pushed up. And because of the demand.
Yeah.
They are like always on the biggest, largest hoardings there, because they want to stand out. Like it is like it defines their identity. The bigger I am, the better I am.
Do you mean that the biggest or the bigger you hold, or your campaign is on the visible on the streets?
Yeah.
This showing your power or your muscles?
Uh,
as a developer, I mean.
Not showing
the better
power.
quality?
You know what? I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
Now, because this is not so, I don't want to say cheap, but I mean, it is like good budget.
Okay.
The budget that you are paying on this, like, this creates kind of trust in the target audience. Like, if he is investing that much, this
Yeah.
means he's there in the market and he's going to stay and he's going to provide the same.
Yeah. Okay.
So now it is the real estate is there everywhere. If you can, and there's no need for me to say it. And on Sheikh Zayed Road, on Hessa Street,
This is
on
gonna take
Suqaim.
me to something came just now in mind, that some companies, they spend a lot, then suddenly they face
They disappear.
yes.
Yeah.
They are, this is part of we're spending a lot. We're showing that we can deliver this much.
I can
Right?
I can like feel who or what.
I don't want to mention
let's
this.
not
but
mention
there is
names.
no names. Just like
Yeah.
I'm talking in general. In the
Yeah,
market,
I understand.
Right? Correct?
I understand.
It happened, right? Just like it's a
It's
fact in the
happening
market,
now.
Right? It's happening, right?
Let's be very
Yeah,
honest.
okay.
يعني it is happening now, but in the end, يعني it's gonna show, because now I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
When you did your artwork on the road,
Which one? We've done a lot. Yeah.
there is Celora.
Yeah, the Silora, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, the recent project, yeah.
This shows that Celora is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Some others are there without any,
It's,
and it shows. يعني it's clear. Content plays a role.
yeah, and actually, if you've seen all our advertising about Silora, we don't talk much. We're just showing the name,
Yeah.
and we're showing what can be there.
The message.
That's
The
it.
message
We
is
don't-
there,
We don't
finished.
talk much about.
Exactly.
We don't put much content on the on the billboards. It's the project name and the what's called how the project gonna look like.
Yeah.
Because this is what gonna be there for the
Now
people.
that's
yeah?
play a big role in content. In the end, you didn't put your name.
Yeah.
So that's
No, I don't want to put my name, of course. Or my photo on my face. No way.
That gives credibility.
Of course. Well, I have to put my name and keep going around the city. It's only my name or the company name, I don't know. But anyway, it's not our topic.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. Content plays a big role.
Of course. Okay. Today we've seen some of the developers are heavily investing in digital. But how they should balance the strategy between digital and statics? Or
I'm digital. You mean digital media?
Screen, digital media. Sorry, digital media. I mean, which is kind of all the social media.
Yeah.
But they seen that it's more. It's put them closer to
No,
the
I can't.
to the client.
I can't speak much about digital media.
No, but
because
how they
we
balance? How they
We
balance?
have we have some partnerships
Yeah,
with
I
digital
know.
media, but for me, digital media is a bit scattered.
Yeah.
Scattered everywhere. Like, okay, I'm gonna reach to this community. It is studied.
Yeah.
Let's call it. It is studied.
Yeah.
For example, if you are looking for the people who are living in downtown.
Yeah.
To invest in Maidan, okay? And you go to social media and focus on that place,
Yeah.
you are gonna get the exposure.
Yeah.
But there is one more question that
Yeah.
says,
The click.
skip.
Yeah. They skip.
The skip.
Sometimes, yeah.
The skip
I do the
is
same.
what
Sometimes
matters.
I do this.
Exactly. That's why it is now. If you like it or not, you're gonna see this hoarding on Sheikh Zayed Road. But if you like it or not, and it passes on social media, you can press skip easily.
Yeah, it happened, but some companies or developers still believes that they can reach you at home, this is exactly social media.
It's cheaper, and that's why they want to be there, but they don't want to invest that much money. So it is a way. But no, for me, it is not the same effect, the same dominance, the same chic options, classy option.
Okay. Recently, what do you notice in the real estate market from your opinion? And of course, every day you're meeting clients, sitting on a strategy, let's start this plan.
Yeah.
Do you see that the luxury brands or the premium or I want to say the mid-market
Yeah.
or affordable developers are there? Which one are taking majority of the outdoor media?
Everybody is there. To be honest, everybody is there. The luxurious and the non-luxurious are there because both of them are looking at their payment schedules. You know, some of them are waiting for good deals. Some of them are there for a certain period of time, and then they miss out on this season, and then they come back another season. Everyone is there. Everyone who can afford it is there. Now, if they have a very small project, they tend to say no because they already sold out. They're sold out. And
this happened with me when I sold the first project. Very quick, I didn't start any more campaigns, and people say, "Oh, we didn't hear about you." I say, "Yes, because we don't have any problems."
yeah. No, you can be there. You can be there, just like you need to, for example, for the branding.
Yeah.
But you don't need to do all that campaign, all this big of campaigns.
Yeah.
So, but everybody's there. And,
Okay.
see yourself, and then you came back.
Yeah, we came back because we have a new project came out, right?
And you want the name to be there.
Yes, of course. The
Swank. You want Swank.
I need the Swank. I need
Exactly.
the project name to be there. I need people to see and feel what gonna be handed over to them,
and how big you are, because now you finished that project, you're on the other project, and you want people now to know about you.
Exactly.
But some of them who finished خلاص.
خلاص فعلا. Okay. In 2025, we are in 2025, and targeted digital campaigns are more prices than ever can outdoor still compete. Like, I mean, and still you can see some prices in the digital campaigns, which is we just say, and you just answer me that it's still not cheap, but it's reachable to the client, but the client have that choice to escape them.
Yeah.
But for the lead generation,
Yeah.
it's more costly than outdoor media. Like some companies in the digital, they say, "Oh, I can guarantee 100 leads. This leads X amount."
Yeah.
How do you see this? Are this affected? Kind of match the same budget to the Unipol, for example, or Lamppost, for example. Which one is more effective?
Yeah, I think the Unipol is more effective because the Unipol is there. Again, we go back to square one where we say that Unipol is always there. Social media and digital media is there, but it's a bit tricky. Plus, knowing that I'm coming from a very solid mass and communication master's degree, I would say that there are so many questions on where is your campaign being put in? Where is it? To who is it reaching? With what kind of content is it passing? يعني أنا, if I see, for example, a video that is not up to the level of Swank, for example, and then Swank is after it, I would say, why are you putting yourself there?
Exactly.
Ma there is a certain level, niveau, where you should be, because you created this brand, you're working on it, you are paying hard times and hard work on making it happen, and then social media is, I don't know.
Okay, what we can say that the customer, your customer, even he knows that he's your targeted clients on a social media. That's why they escape. They don't like people to track them. But in outdoor media, I guess they have no choice. They need to read what is there, and they need to see it because it's visible to everyone. You are not pushing them to look to your ads, but they're actually going to look at it.
Exactly.
Right? That's why.
And now if you are looking for digital, there is the digital outdoor.
Yeah. I see that.
Which provides the same as digital, because some people want to show their videos or they can post them there, but in a place where they are already with other clients.
Yeah,
and
I know
good
that
quality.
what you mean. I know.
Yeah,
I
some
know.
people are also having problems on the statics when
Yeah.
they share a hoarding, and you have someone else that is
really,
less.
really, I'll give you the credit when you convince the team that to start with you the first digital. I give you the credit because I was the one against the digital screens. I'll be very frank. There's a lot of supplier came to us and say, no, I don't want to work digital, guys. I don't want.
Yeah.
Until you and your team came and we sit on the table and you convince us about just try.
Yeah.
Then we see how lovely our brands, colors, the message,
resolution, because you're looking at good.
Yeah. And even I give the credit to our art the art team and the company that they have been working hard to deliver this message out, and really it was a massive campaign. That's why I believe the digital now is giving more feeling to the client, because they don't see only the statics, they just seen how the wave, or depend on your brand and how it's working. You can touch, it's very touchable, I guess, right?
Mazboot, true.
Now I became an expert in that.
After our several meetings, you can sit in my chair now.
No one can sit in your chair. Your place always there.
Thank you very much.
For the new real estate companies, they are planning to their first outdoor hoarding or campaigns in Dubai and entire UAE, for example, but the major it's Dubai for us, right? For example, what advice you would give them in any comment and to avoid any issues, to avoid any problems, to get more audience and
I would say if you want to market yourself or be there advertising your project in Dubai or in the UAE or in any other country, most important in Dubai is to know who are the people that who is your end user. Okay? So when you know your end user, you know how to look at the best place to be, and definitely you are looking for rates. I understand this. But there's something very important. Don't don't
only focus on rate. Just focus
keep
on value.
Keep in mind that never compensate. Never compromise your image and your identity based on the rate. Even if you will not be able to book this big hoarding on Sheikh Zayed Road, come to an agency. Honestly speaking, the agency always give you a better place to be at the same rate, but having you in a proper picture in front of your end user.
Do you mean they give you the statics on the study of the market, analysis of your,
because we're always there,
of your early branding, where to position yourself. This they should do, right?
They should do that, because whenever you are there and you want to be there, but you don't have the money to do it, you just let's invest in a small unipole on Sheikh Zayed Road, but we have a very big project with millions and millions. We don't want to be on this unipole. So you can be on a big hoarding in a different place equal to Sheikh Zayed Road. And investing at a better rate, but you will be still dominant. You know what I mean? So give it to the experts. In Arabic we say يعطيه الخبز للخباز.
مزبوط.
ولو أكل نصه شيء هيك صح؟
صح مزبوط.
I don't know.
Okay. Part of I guess we covered most of the thing related to the outdoor hoarding, but we need to focus a little bit to dive deep. How the agency is dealing with the main landlord of that hoarding supplier. I don't know what you call it.
That's another headache. That's another headache. That's another headache we don't want to talk about.
But you are in a position, very difficult position, that you want your client to be happy. You want to give them the best deal.
True.
And you want your supplier also to be very attached to you
We
and
don't call
believe
them,
that.
we don't call them anymore suppliers. We call them partners.
Partners, yeah, right?
Yeah. These partners are like our backbones,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Because there is ethics in this industry.
Yeah.
There's ethics. Now, when I go to a client and I'm already in touch with this client, the supplier himself, because he's my partner, he respects this. And if a client would come back to him and ask him, this partner is going to tell him, sorry, but you're already dealing with Tعني.
Yeah.
Or dealing with media strike.
Yeah.
This means we cannot overpass them, because as well, it's a win-win situation, right?
Yeah.
It's a mutual benefit. This is why we work as partners.
Yeah.
But we are the mediator, where we never give false messages to our clients. I never try to sell you something that is not useful to you, no matter who is my partner. Because he's not going to benefit, I'm not going to benefit,
Yeah.
and you're not going to benefit. And we're here to create a good relation.
Yes.
We say in PR or in media or in outdoor or in any communication, never burn bridges.
Of course. You might go back. Correct? Never close the door, or at least keep it a little bit.
Exactly.
You might go
We
back,
never
might
burn
need
bridges.
it, right? Okay. And in the real estate, we usually do exhibitions, we usually do roadshows.
Yeah.
We usually do find a new technology when it comes not only to sell, we find a new technology when it comes to the buildings and when it comes to how we can build this project as a sustainable project.
Yeah.
Is it there also new technology and outdoor media and kind of new screens, a kind of new billboards?
They are.
Because no one ever talks about
Yeah, everybody
the technology
is,
there.
the technology there, because it's there now. So many I can see that so many unipoles used to be static and they are turning them into digital now.
Yeah.
Lots of them are going into digital.
Yeah.
Some people love the static, some people love the digital, but some mediums fit more when they are digital. And it's going there. And there is, as you spoke of, for example, the wraps that they are doing. Dubai is always leading in everything.
Of course.
So this is happening as well in outdoor.
Okay.
For example, we have some big hoardings that are turning into
And digital.
Yeah.
I never focused on this field or to see what is going there, as I told you before. But until I came to be part of this when we start our campaigns, I start searching overnight, sometimes in China, what the new technology they are using for outdoor.
Yeah, they have I saw something in
something is very
Japan.
Yeah, okay.
It was like, seriously, I will never forget it. It's on the crossroad in the on the main street there. It's like 4D. And then you can see some
animation,
and it's going out.
We have it in Egypt, by the way.
Yeah,
it's on Terminal 2 in Egypt.
And people
Cairo
stop
Airport.
there.
Yeah, to watch it. Yeah, just like real. It comes out to you, right?
Exactly.
But in China, I don't know how I can explain this, but in China they have this silk, like the one you use it for fishing.
Yeah.
And they connect it, and during the night, you can see what behind. It's a billboard, and it's working like a digital.
Wow.
But even is not blocking the view behind.
Oh, wow.
But you can see very clear message.
Oh my God.
Which is, for me, that's why I say the technology is there every day
Yeah.
in your field, guys. Anyway, we'll never stop talking about outdoor because you are one of the big, as we say, the big key to enter a real estate Dubai market. And not only Dubai, it's in the entire UAE market, especially, as you said, Dubai is leading. It's not only the Middle East, it's leading all the world, as we've seen that
usually everything comes first, bigger, largest. It comes from Dubai.
Of course.
And will be always
innovative
there.
and
Everything.
youthful and new everywhere. Everything is new. Looking at the new generations, looking at all kind of people are here, and looking at everything that is new and better.
Okay. Last two thing I'm gonna ask you, something related to your new generation as a Dani. If your new generation came and told you, hey, mommy, or your sister, however, she's asking you that, I want to be part of the outdoor media or the agency or in the media, you recommend it?
I am
This
unlike
is a very good one, huh?
yeah, unlike everyone else, because that's the trend. I'm working in this, no, never do it. I'm working in that, no, I've never been in this situation forever in my life.
Yeah.
Whenever I worked in TV, if my daughter would come and say, I want to do it, I would say, go ahead, it is amazing. If outdoor, I would say, definitely go ahead. It's a big challenge.
Yeah.
But if you love media and you love communications, you are going to be excelling there.
Very good. This is going to take to the second part of the question, that what advice you're going to give to the people who would love, what the first thing they must do when they enter or they step into this career?
Yeah. This is a very important question, and I love it because you gave me the opportunity.
I'll give you before we end this conversation today, and it's not the last one with you. Of course, we're going to repeat it several times, but this is important for me.
My pleasure.
I need you to give everything you have been went through, or you have been seeing it and you fix it, the challenge and everything. I need just to give an advice for the people who enter this field. In the media or media agency or outdoor media. I don't know exactly what to frame it, but I frame it under media.
Yeah, since I came from a different path in the media, and I believe that media it has something that is called, between all these parts, there's a synergy. Each part of them complete the other part. And since I had a long ride, I've been into different sectors in it, I would say outdoor is not only an advertising.
Great.
Outdoor is a part of a plan.
Yeah.
Outdoor is a strategy. Being there, being dominant, sticking in the brains and heads and visions of everyone that is passing is a big responsibility. So if you want to enter to this field, you need to understand very well the streets of Dubai, the drivers of Dubai, the people of Dubai, and everything that adds up into the brain system of the people that are there.
Yeah.
Respect it because it is a very important industry.
Respect it because it's a very important industry.
Yeah, you cannot just enter saying like, I'm selling chocolates. It's not a chocolate.
Yeah.
People there are millions and millions passing on that street. You need to explain to your client, where is he going to be? And what is the message that he's going to send, and how he's going to stand, because he is putting impact in the brains of all the people that are riding.
I told you this was last, but there's one more came out when you're just exploring what was in your mind and take it out to the table and give it as advice. You mean that person in this field who's part of educating the market,
of course,
and the message, same like the TVs presenters, right?
Yeah,
exactly, right?
Yeah,
what you're saying is gonna stuck in the mind.
Of course, it's a communication.
Exactly, especially I have this rule in my life. If I want to remember something, I draw.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about something, if I want to keep it in my mind, I draw anything just to remember what I draw.
Visual memory is the strongest.
Correct. Okay. Dani, thank you for being with us today in the Swank Lounge. And
thank you.
I'll take this advantage and say in the real estate, being seen and being remembered. And being remembered is being sold, as you know, of course.
Yeah.
And stay bold, stay visible, and we will catch you next time in a Swank Lounge. Thank you.